I'm pleased to talk with you about our rapid response program, where we're trying to get to those incidents of outdoor air exposure to particulate matter. Okay, a little background on Maricopa County. The county is 3.8 million people. We're larger than 7 states, to give you some idea of the mass, how big the population is. And our population is larger than 23 states, so a very large county. And most of you probably know the county as the place where Phoenix is located, or Scottsdale if you come here to vacation. So it's a very large area. Okay. With that, we're in serious non-attainment for particulate matter, PM10, and I'll do a little background on that. Non-attainment means we haven't been meeting the standard since 1996. So this is the EPA health-based standard. We have not been able to meet it for PM10 and since 1996. And in fact, PM10, if you want to get some idea, is particulate matter 10 microns in size or less. To give you an illustration of that, if you were to take one of your human hairs and slice it crosswise 7 times, one of those pieces would be on the size of PM10. So we're talking very small particulates. All people are exposed to both natural and human-caused dust, and because of that, we have to try to deal with both of those. The natural is a little harder to deal with here in the desert Southwest because we have large storms that blow in, and oftentimes we have little that we can do to try to prevent those. That said, we've adopted 130 control measures on sources of particulates. Those are things like controls on agriculture, controls on construction activities, controls on roads, leaf blower restrictions, those kinds of things. And we put those in a plan, and we sent that to EPA to say, here's how we're going to come in compliance and meet that health-based standard. With that, we realized that we also have to have some way to respond when something happens unexpectedly. And the Rapid Response Program, which I'm going to tell you more about today, is designed to try to prevent anything that we believe is being caused by human-caused activities. We are also asking EPA to understand that some of the things are outside our control, and you may have seen some storms on national television last year, or the National Geographic this year, the September issue, these things called haboobs. It's an Arabic word, I think, for giant dust storms. These are pretty much outside of our ability to control. And the next slide shows a picture of that. This was in the National Geographic in the September issue. It actually happened in 2011. This is 1 mile high and 50 miles wide, and it's blowing in from the south of the Phoenix area. And essentially all we can do under these circumstances is tell people to take shelter and prevent their exposure as much as possible. The Maricopa County Air Quality is essentially a local EPA for air quality issues. And you can see some of the things we do: monitor network, trip reduction program, permits, etc.